Hey everyone, Tofu here, and welcome back to more Banjo-Tooie. Last time what did we do? Oh yeah, we did a bunch of stuff in the Isle of Hags. And we finished off Mayhem Temple and made a little shortcut back to Glitter Gulch Mine, which is the second main world in the game, and today we're gonna actually start the world properly. Because we only came in here a little bit to actually get a new move. So let's actually get into collecting a bunch of stuff in here. Starting, of course, with all of these notes around here. And we've got a bill drill rock here, and I believe there is an empty honeycomb piece inside of here. Yes, indeed. And I think this should be the last note on this little pile of, I don't know, not exactly rocks, just a little cliffside, I guess. So, what do we want to do first here? There's a lot we can do here. Humbawamba is right there, but we're not really going to go see her right now. I think what I want to do first is go back towards the entrance of the level, because there's a box over here, not over there, this way, and inside, well, we have two pairs of shoes, one of which we cannot use yet, as jam jars will spoil for us, but these shoes we can use, because these are from the first game, so we have the ability to use them. But they actually did change the speedy shoes in this game, or turbo trainers as they are properly called, because, well, as I will be able to demonstrate after they are finished with this incredibly long camera pan showing you that this door has opened, you can actually walk on water with them now, which you could not do in Banjo-Kazooie. So that is a nice little change. You don't use that too often. This is really only the main time you need to use it. I don't even know if you need to use it actually, because there's obviously land here that you can use as well. But we want to go over here. We want to activate that, and by just walking over there and activating that little fanfare, the door will stay open now, so we don't have to worry about running out of time again. Gonna get this Jinjo over here really quickly. And what I also want to do is go ahead and, there it is, snag this warp pad over here while we're over here so we can come back here conveniently whenever we need to at a later point. And now let's actually go in that tunnel that we opened up, because obviously there is stuff in here that we need to do. So, right, this takes us to the waterfall cavern. So we're going to want to land down here. I guess it is probably better to just land in the water, so we do not take any fall damage. Whoops! I did not want to go back in. We'll grab this Jiggy that is just kind of out in the open here. Again, one of the more simpler Jiggies to get in the game, but we're not going to be seeing many more of those from here on out. So, this room is a bit strange, because what you're supposed to do after you get that Jiggy is just kind of go in the water and leave from the exit down here. However, you'll notice that there is another little entryway over this way. However, that's not exactly where you are supposed to go. That is actually supposed to be an exit from a different room. However, it is not hard at all to just jump over there. I thought I was going to mess that. Oh my gosh, you can actually grab onto this? You can't, like, climb up it, but you can hold it. That's weird. But yeah, you can very easily make that jump and just go in here now. Which is kind of, I mean, it's arguable whether or not it's useful or not, but I like to do it because it's, I don't know, it's convenient for the route that I like to do things in this world. Now I want to try to demonstrate something else, which I don't know if I ever did in either of my Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie Let's Plays on the main channel from way back when. But it's in both games. It's a trick that's in both games, and that is if you talent trot. There we go. I kind of got it, but if you talent trot on the edge of a surface with water towards it, you will do a little quick dive, and it's just kind of cool for style points, I guess, and it obviously does do things slightly faster. But yeah, here we have a little underwater maze of tunnels, which is why I would really recommend getting the bubble upgrade from Royston the Fish back in Spiral Mountain, because if you're playing this game for the first time, it is very easy to get lost in these tunnels. So you're gonna want, one, a lot of air, and also the ability to move very quickly, because what the hell is going on there? I don't know what happened there. But yeah, swimming is weird, so it's better to have a lot of speed and air. By the way, I guess I should probably, like, show the route that I took to get that Jiggy, because I didn't really explain that, I just kind of did it. It's very easy. If you come from the way I did, which is this one, sort of curvy tunnel is the start to it. Or I guess this is technically supposed to be the end of the maze, but because I came in from the exit, it's the start of it. So it's really easy to remember if you come in from that way, because there's no way to go straight here, so you just have to go left. Is there even a right tunnel? No. This is literally the only tunnel you can go in. So from here, you just go straight the entire time until you cannot go straight anymore. That's when you go left. And that's the Jiggy, and then you just turn back around. You could go to the start of the maze if you wanted to, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I think it's just... Gosh, I haven't even actually done this the proper way in so long that I don't even remember what the start of it even really looks like. But yeah, it's just not very convenient to come in from that way, at least in my opinion, so I would recommend doing it this way. It's much more efficient, and again, my opinion, but I don't know, it's what I enjoy doing. There's a rock with Kazooie's face on it down there, which we cannot do anything with. Kind of weird that her face is all over the place, though, but whatever. I mean, I'm not complaining about seeing Kazooie's face. This room, the water storage, kind of a big, empty room, honestly. There's not a whole lot of stuff in here. But there is a treble clef down here, so we're definitely gonna want to go ahead and snag that quickly. And let's get back up there. And we want to climb up this water tower here and not get hit by dynamite. Can you grab that, please? Thank you. Okay. So, climb up here, and then we'll swim down there, and you can see there's a Cheeto page in the water down here. Let's get that. Back to just one Cheeto page, since we turned in the 5 we had last time. Whoops, no, I actually want to stand on top of this to show that there is a Jinjo on this water tower over here. I don't even know if this is really a water tower. I don't know what else to call it. I think it's a water tower. There's a Jinjo over there, and we have no way of reaching it currently. So, we will be keeping that guy in mind for later. Do I need health right now? I don't think I do. Well, actually, yeah, I do, because I just got hit with dynamite. These little boxes just shoot things at you. I would honestly recommend just avoiding these. I think you can kill them with grenade eggs, though. You can probably get them with fire eggs as well, because they are dynamite and highly explosive. And I didn't leave any honeycombs over there for myself. I'm stupid. That's great. Okay. So, where does this take me again? I think, yes, this takes me near the crushing shed. Is there a sign? Ow. Is there a sign that says this is the crushing shed? I don't think there is. But, this is a warp pad near the crushing shed. And, well, okay, I should have seen that coming because it doesn't actually show you the warp pad that you're currently at. But the warp pad there says near the crushing shed, so that is accurate. And I guess we can go in right now. This will actually show that it is a crushing shed because it will show the thing. Yeah, crushing shed, there we go. And of course, inside a crushing shed, we have crushers, which will crush us. I don't really know the timing on this, honestly. I just kind of blazed through it because damage doesn't really matter in this game. And it's just faster. But yep, we gotta hit the button there. That will make the conveyor move and the crushers will stop. That doesn't really do anything for us at the moment, but of course, like many other things in this game, it will later. So, we should just do it now. Get it over with. Up here, these guys always trip me up. I usually forget to get them a lot of the time. There are 4 little groups of notes up there that are very easy to miss. Let's take care of this guy. I think I need the health. Yes, I do. those guys, I can't remember what their official names are. I want to say they're called Billy Bobs or something weird like that. But they make funny yee-haw sounds, and they're pretty great. This little side room over here has a few goodies for us in it. Oh, jeez. There's just a little bit of lag there. Again, I don't know if that is picked up on the recording, but oh well. It runs pretty fine otherwise, so I'm not going to complain about it. There's an empty honeycomb piece in one of those boulders. There's a Jinjo not in a boulder, he's just kind of sitting out. I think the honeycomb is actually the only thing inside a boulder that you really need. Like, I think this is just eggs, or... nope, just a regular old honeycomb. Which, to be fair, I guess I needed. What does this sign say? I don't even know. The signs usually give you hints about things that are normally impossible to figure out. Otherwise, that one just talked about the crushing shed, crushing things into bits, including Jiggies, which will make sense later, as we will see. But yeah. So, I think now what I want to do... what do I want to do now? There's definitely a lot I could do right now. I think I actually want to take this warp pad over to the, yeah, hi Mumbo. We'll get to you soon. I want to go back near the train station. Why do I want to do that, though? That's a good question. Actually, I think I just kind of want to go see Mumbo, actually. As we just saw him speaking to us about the Mumbo pad near the crushing shed, but this is the closest way to get to Mumbo. He is right over here, not too far from the prospector's hut where we started off today, which is right up there. So that's not too far away. And thankfully we have a warp pad now, so we can easily get back here. Whoops, let's get that note, please. Let's get the notes, please. Is there another one over here? Oh, almost forgot. There's a Globo down here, as well as another Bill-Drill boulder. Forgot what words were for a second. That will open up a little passageway for us to go to. We could go now, but I don't really feel like it. There's no real reason to go down there right now. So I am not going to. Instead, let's just go see our friend Mumbo and, well, talk to him. Because he will, of course, help us in various ways. Hello, Mumbo. Hello? Can I actually speak to you? Hit the B button and talk to the guy. Of course, need to give him a Globo, as they will go through this dialogue exchange every time. Whereas Humba Wumba is kind of straight and to the point. But, I don't know, Mumbo and Banjo tend to talk for a bit. It's like 3 lines of dialogue. I'm being so dramatic about it, but it's just something you notice as you play this game. And when you can't skip that text, it becomes very obvious. So, that is why it's a big deal to me. Anyways, we've got actually 2 things to do with Mumbo in this world, which is the first time that has happened, because we have only used him once before, and he only had 1 thing to do. So, the way that Mumbo works, as we already saw, in Mayhem Temple he had the ability to summon the Golden Goliath. But in this world, he levitates things, and that is all he can do in this world. So it's like every Mumbo that you go to has like a different ability. So it's like, are they different Mumbos, or are they the same Mumbo? The world may never know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the same Mumbo, because Mumbo tells us at the beginning of the game that we'll be seeing him a lot throughout our adventure. But I don't know. It's just kind of funny that, like, he can only do 1 thing in every world that we find him in. I guess it's because of the Globo? Like, I don't know. Maybe each Globo we find has a different ability, and since he's using the Globo to perform his spell, that is what grants him the ability. So, I don't know. And once again, here's another very long, drawn-out cutscene. I don't think the conveyor belt was moving that slowly when we were in the crushing shed. I don't think it was. Like, they did not need to animate this so slowly. But we have crushed that boulder now with the crushing shed. And like that sign that we saw in one of the little rooms, the Jiggy that was obviously in it because there was a Jiggy sign on the boulder, it came out in chunks. So I'll actually let you listen to this. I probably should have shut up the first time, but it only plays like a little bit of the Jiggy Get fanfare as you collect the little chunks. And then once you get the third one, there's the fanfare in full. So that's like the only Jiggy, I think, in the entire game that we actually get as Mumbo. I think there's like a few you can technically get with him, but it's the only one that I actually think I get. And the second thing we gotta do with Mumbo is we gotta bring him to this train station, which we didn't actually do. We didn't actually go to the train station. We just went near it. But actually going through the passage to the train station, we will find, well, a train, but it's tipped over. So we've, of course, got to levitate that back on the track, shuffy the train. So there he goes again, doing his little Mumbo dance. Look at him go, kicking his little feet, moving that train. Which we'll be seeing a lot of this train throughout our journey. They use this thing quite a lot. There we go. Now the train is on the track, ready for use, though not for Mumbo, because Mumbo can't climb ladders. Nope. Sorry, Mumbo. Learn how to climb ladders next time. And also kill those shovel guys. And break this box, because there is an empty honeycomb inside, and we need that. Is that... I'm trying to think. Is that the last empty honeycomb? I think it is, because we got one near the prospector's hut, and I think the other one was in that little gas chamber near the crushing shed. And that was the third one. So we've got all those. But we've also got everything with Mumbo done. So let's take him back to his little home. Let him rest, because he has helped us quite a lot. Thank you, Mumbo. Go inside. Listen to the sound Mumbo makes when he sits down. He's so sad that we don't want to play as him anymore. I'm sorry, Mumbo. But I just gotta play as Banjo and Kazooie instead, because they're, you know, better. Okay. So, now that we have done those things with Mumbo, it's time for us to take Banjo and Kazooie near the train station, because there is quite a bit for them to do over here now. Some of it we could have done before, but now that we've got the train back on the tracks, there is definitely an important thing for us to do with it now, because Banjo and Kazooie actually can climb ladders, unlike Mumbo, who cannot, even though he has hands, but don't worry about it. Let's just go in the train, and, well, we've got this go button here. This is my train control pad. Thanks, guy I don't know, that helped a lot. You'll have to battle me before you go anywhere. Who said that? Sounds like it came from inside that boiler. Oh, the boiler that is flaming hot, that literally has fire in it? Oh yeah, sure, let's just walk right into that. That makes a ton of sense. Well, let's find out. I wonder what's under that big pile of coal in the corner. Maybe it's a Jiggy. Well, probably. Old King Cole, the grubby boiler monarch. There he is. That appears to be the guy we were talking to. I'm Banjo, and this is Kazooie. We want to use your train. You would, huh? In that case, I'll fight you for it. But you're supposed to be a merry old soul. Not me, pal, but you'll soon be feeling my merry old soul on top of your puny head. Alright, pal. That's fantastic. This is the easiest boss in the game, by the way. Especially if you got the grenade eggs early, like I did. Because these do a ton of damage to this guy. Like, it's actually ridiculous. But even if you didn't get these, it's still an incredibly easy fight, and you don't even have to move for it. You can literally just shoot him with eggs. I can't remember if fire eggs are effective against him or not. Let me see. Do these do anything? Yeah, I think he's immune to them. Or I just keep missing. Yeah, I think he's immune to them. So you want to hit them with blue eggs, otherwise, if you did not get the grenade eggs. But I would just recommend getting the grenade eggs because this fight is not hard without them. So you're just kind of saving yourself time by getting them. Plus, it's very useful to get the grenade eggs anyway, so... And, yeah, he's already dead. Okay, buddy, I won't mess up your train. As your legs explode. That's awesome? Yeah. Whoops, I did not want to fire another egg. How am I in health? I know I didn't take any damage in the fight, but... Well, I guess I would be at full health anyway, because I'm pretty sure that if you swap between Mumbo and Banjo and Kazooie, they're both at full health, so that's nice. But yep, that's the boss for this world, already taken care of. Very, very easy, not a challenge at all. Yeah. Can't really say that about the future bosses coming up, though. They definitely get a lot harder after this point, but... As far as Old King Cole goes, right now he's still an incredibly easy fight. Let's get back up to full on our grenade eggs. Whoops! Well, I guess I needed some fire eggs too. Can we not get stuck behind those? Thank you very much. We can use the train now. Well, actually we can't, because... I'll show you. So he said we could use his train now. But we cannot actually use the train, because we don't really have anywhere to go. We have to actually open up other train stations in other worlds for us to actually be able to use the train. And because this is the first one we've opened up, well, we can't really do anything with it yet. But, this is just the motto for Banjo-Tooie, it will help us later. So, don't worry about it right now. Man, this game is just fucking awesome. Again, like, I think it's totally fair for people to not like the fact that there's so much, like, waiting and, like, setting things up in order to make use of them at a way later point. And it's definitely very confusing if you have no idea what you're doing. But, like, once you do, like, this game just becomes so cool. So, we want to go into this little tunnel here as well. Here we have the Generator Cavern. And this is an interesting one. Because what we're supposed to do, I think we want to put this on with fire eggs? Yes. So that will light the little trail for us, and we're supposed to hit all of those little things to continue to light up the path so we actually, you know, don't fall to our deaths. However, there is a bit of a cheat to actually do this. If you... Yep, just like that. There's a ladder up here, and if you backflip and ground pound... You will grab the ladder, you will have just enough height to grab it, and you will get the Jiggy for this little puzzle room, just like that. It's very satisfying to just do it like that. It's not a particularly exciting challenge, and it just takes a lot of time, so I don't really recommend doing it any other way than that. I think that's the most fun way to do it. We've got another area over here, but there is a boulder blocking the way, so... We cannot go over there. Let me actually get the camera back to where it needs to be so I can find my way out of here. This should lead us back to the train station. And I think now... What do I want to do now? I think it might actually be time to go see Humba Wumba. Is it time to see Humba Wumba? It might be. Am I missing a warp pad somewhere? Oh, yeah, it's literally in Wumba's wigwam. So, I guess we'll do this now. Let's go see her. It's kind of weird that there is a warp pad right inside of her little house, because, she's so close to the world entrance that it's not really necessary, but... I mean, I guess I understand why. As we'll actually see what the transformation is here. So let's give her our Globo, because we still have one of those. Throw it in the pool. Whee! And let's go right in. And this time we will transform into a detonator. Which is, interesting. It is a detonator. It does not have legs, so it just kind of bounces around. Very goofy. If you actually... Hold up. Let's wait for us to actually get back outside here. If you jump in the middle of a bounce, you can kind of do a bit of a double jump. Whoops, that was a bit of lag right there. It's not super useful, but I just think it's kind of cool. As for attacks, we can blow that guy up, but we will hurt ourselves in the process because we are a detonator and we're kind of detonating ourselves. But we do have these little barrels of TNT around that if we just kind of walk up to them, we can detonate them without hurting ourselves. So, if we go in here, go in this little passage we opened up. Well, we have, oh boy. We have our friend, quote-unquote, Canary Mary. I don't really want to listen to what she has to say. Does not interest me. But let's go ahead and hurt ourselves here to blow open the cage. You don't have to do that. You can just, like, come back in here as Banjo and Kazooie and just, like, attack the cage, I'm pretty sure. But it's like, we're so close to it now after we opened it up with the TNT that we might as well just open it up and unleash this terror onto the world to free her from her prison, which she was rightfully contained in. And, you know, if you've never played this game before, you might think I'm being needlessly cruel to this poor little bird person, because, you know, she's based on, like, canaries that they send into the mines to make sure that it's safe for people to go there. Which is sad, because a lot of innocent birds died. But this bird is not innocent. She is a nightmare, and you will learn the truth about her soon enough. I promise, it's justified to be mad at Canary Mary. Okay, but we're not going to deal with her right now. There's still a bit more for us to do with the detonator, so let me find my way back. Whoops, did not want to go first person there. I just wanted to adjust the camera to find the entrance of the world, because over to the right of it, well, Canary Mary is over there, unfortunately, but we're not going to talk to her. We're just going to go to this little fuel storage tunnel over here. Try to avoid these guys if we can, because I would like to not hurt myself in order to take them down. And in here, we've got some more notes, and I think these might be the last notes. Make sure you get that note there. That one's kind of tricky and off to the side, and it's very easy to miss. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in the water here. Let's get these last few notes. And there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to trigger that dialogue, but we got someone trapped in this box. And they're also trapped by the fact that the tunnel is blocked off, so let's go ahead and... Come on. It's very tricky to land on this sometimes because the detonator bounces all over the place, but blow that open for them. And now they can go. Kind of. They will soon get stopped again because I don't think you can see it from here, but there is another door beyond that little tunnel that is still closed. So we're going to have to find a way to open them, or open that for later. But again, like many other things, it's for later and not for now. And speaking of later, I think I'm actually going to wrap things up here because, well, I've been going for over 30 minutes now, so yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode. Next time on Banjo-Tooie, we are going to, well, we've still got a little bit more stuff to do with the detonator, so we'll finish that up and probably finish off the rest of Glitter Gulch Mine. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Look at this guy go, doing a little spin, little spinny jumps. It's awesome. Don't go in the water. Oh, no.